Hi, my name is Barry. Welcome to the channel. I'm a retired electrician after 40 years, and I took up quilting as a hobby in retirement. And if you've been quilting any time at all, you're going to have scraps. And I found this way by watching a lady, and I'll leave a link to her channel below, called Conquering Mount Scrapmore. And she had a video about potato chip quilt. And this block, to me, is one of the easiest ways to get rid of your scraps and create nice, interesting quilts. So I'm going to show you how she taught me how to do it, and it's fairly simple. And what I like about it is, like I said, there's no really rhyme or reason to just use up your scraps. Although I think she recommended using like a lighter color in the middle to give it sort of a focal point. This one here measures 9 by 9 unfinished. I think this is 18 blocks, 18 pieces, and they are 2 inches by 3.5. And they also, she says, can make another quilt that is out of 2.5 by 4.5, I believe. So this is just a good way to get rid of scraps. And what I like about it is that none of the seams interconnect, so they lay really nice. Look at that. That's the best. That's the best I've ever done as far as the back side of a quilt. And so I'll show you my little secret to that. But for this one here, this little block that I'm doing here is 18 pieces. So let's lay them out here. I'm going to try to go with some lighter colors in the middle, and let's save that one. So anyways, I thought this was a very interesting way to get rid of scrap and to create a unique design. Let's see now. Boom. I try not to put all my colors together, and I also looks like I'm missing one. Well, what shall we do here? I'll go through my scrap pile here. We'll pick out another one. There, boom. So there. And you start on these blocks, you start from the middle and you work your way out. So we'll take these 2 pieces in the middle, put them right sides together. Let's take it over to the sewing machine. And she recommended this, and I found out that it works pretty good, is just to finger press these. And what I do, the ones, yeah, this first one, we'll do it open. We're not even going to iron this until last. So now we'll just take this one and put it up. And another thing she recommended was to press all your seams out. Now what I've been doing is I press all my seams that are running long ways out, and all the ones that connect end to end, I've been pressing open. So yeah, now we just press all these open. Now we're going to continue the way we're going to do this is we're going to stitch these 2 together and these 2 together, and then we're going to stitch it to this, and we're just going to keep working our way around until we get a completed block. So stay with me for a minute and I'll be back, and let's take a look. All right, I just wanted to let you know I went ahead, because I'm scooting back and forth here for the camera's sake. I went ahead and sewn all my sides together, and if you notice, I pressed, although it don't look like it, I will press these. I pressed these open, but then when I connect them to these, I will press them to the outside. So let me sew all this together and we'll look at the block and see how it turns out. All right, here's a tip. If you notice that the fabric is going a little long on the, one end and not matching, you can pull the bottom one and hold it, stretch it a little bit, and it'll start getting in line. It'll pay attention to what it's supposed to do. And let's see here. Press to the outside. I like it. I love it that these seams don't nest, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you're a beginner, this is really forgiving. And there you go. Fantastic way to get rid of your scraps. So let me know in the comments below if you know of a better way to get rid of. I'm sure there's a better way, but right now this is a great way to, we'll just put those blocks up there. A great way to get rid of your scraps. And you probably got enough scraps to make a couple of quilts just out of your scraps. So there, here's a bad word. Don't go out and buy fabric. Just go out and get your scraps and make some quilts today. And remember, after health, but before wealth, there's memories. So go out and make some memories, and I will see you later. Bye.